Good morning, everybody. So, welcome back to Wellness Gossips with Sam and Limi. So, we are coming up with one more episode today. So, today we are going to speak about a basic thing about health, actually, which is nutrition, right? Because nutrition is one of the misunderstood, or maybe people have different perception about it, misguided, topic. So, one of the reason being when people speak about nutrition, so first thing comes into your people's mind is side effects. So it is not because people are bad or they don't know anything about this. Only reason behind that is people are not taking the right advice from the right people, right? It's something like, I can give an example. If you're an engineer, you will not be good in surgery. If you're a doctor, you will not be good in engineering. So if you're a financial advisor, you will not be good in engineering, so you cannot do surgery as well. So everybody have their limitations, right? So if I'm an engineer, I can do a lot of things in engineering, but I cannot do something in finance. So I need to take an expert advice from a financial advisor. At the same thing, when it comes to health, it's not that you can Google everything and do it by yourself, because Google is a general information. It is not a specific information for Sam. Google does not say that, okay, Sam have this problem, Sam take this nutrition. It says nutrition is good for these things, but you need to analyze what is Sam's body and then give the nutrition to Sam, right? So today we are going to speak about the basic nutrition, what is required in our life for a human body, basic things actually which you need to understand. So probably I think on a overview I can give is there are two things. One is macronutrients and one is micronutrients, what we have, right?
And yes, these things when you hear, you think that, oh, this we have studied in a school also.
Correct.
But who is following that also matters, right? So there, as Sam was telling, macronutrients and micronutrients are two nutrients which our body require on daily basis. And in macronutrients there are four major nutrients. The first and foremost is the proteins.
Correct.
Then fiber and your carbohydrates. It's now should not neglect carbohydrates. Carbohydrate is also important. And then essential fatty acids. So protein, yes, we all know the survey says that 85% of Indians are deficit of protein.
And I want to add on to one thing actually. When people say protein, so you think is protein is for people who go for gym, weight lifts, right? So every human being requires protein to live. If there is no protein in the body, you will die.
Yes.
Yes.
From our hair to toe, we require protein.
Correct.
It's not only for the bodybuilders. Every normal person require, and that too in a required daily allowance. That is, for 1 kg of your body weight, you require 1 gram of protein.
Correct.
Yeah. That is for a normal person, and the requirement changes also. And one more important thing about the protein is it doesn't store in our body. It goes out of our body on daily basis through our urine, or when we sweat, it goes out of the body. So everyday requirement is
required. So intake is required, basically.
Is required,
correct.
yes.
Okay.
And then coming to the fiber, because nowadays people suffer from this indigestion, colon problems, right? Indigestion.
One of my favorite actually, because so fiber is basically it actually fibrous food, or maybe an external nutrition, what to take fiber actually helps you to in digestion, also gastroenteritis problem. So if you have this when you after having a food, you see that burp coming out, and that the masala smell and all those stuff. So everything can be either avoided to fiber, because you're not eating fibrous food, or maybe you're not taking anything fibrous externally. That is where it comes up actually. So I had this problem like 5 to 6 years back, and I started with an external nutrition because I was not taking too much of fibrous food, and it has helped me a long way actually, because I was hospitalized only just for acidity problems, and today I'm completely out of it through the nutrition. Yeah.
And yes, one more important thing why we don't get more of the fiber is most of the fiber is present in the skin of the fruits and vegetables. And nowadays, because of the pesticides, chemicals and all, we peel out the skin of fruits and vegetables and
Correct.
eat. So we are not getting the
Complete
required,
fiber
and so the external nutrition is required for
actually,
that. And then again, yes, as I told, carbohydrates is also required in our body, because carbohydrate is the first and foremost nutrient which gives us energy.
Correct.
Then only other nutrients comes into picture. So don't avoid carbs completely from your body if you want to reduce weight also.
But one important thing here is carbs can be available in most of the foods actually. It is not that you need to eat a bowl of rice. That's not important, because most of the food what you eat have carbs, has carbs. Yeah.
And also don't go for the complex carbohydrates. That will also help. And essential fatty acids, again, when we hear this word as fats or fatty acids, we think that, oh, if I eat that, I become fat, I gain weight. No, essential fatty acids means the fats which our body doesn't prepare, we have to take it through the external sources. They are called the essential fatty acids, and that is also important in our body.
I think we call it as HDL and LDL, which is the good fat and the bad fat in a normal language actually, because both the fats are required. So the bad fat is already available in all the things what we have, but good fat is something probably you need to eat a specific food to acquire that, or maybe go for an
omega-3s you have to intake more so that you can.
And it is more available in the fish actually, and if you're a vegetarian, I think it makes you more important to go for an external nutrition because you are deficient of omega-3.
Exactly. True. Okay, so these were about the macronutrients. So macronutrients, why the name is macro, which is required in larger quantity. So mostly these, whatever we have told, proteins, carbs, fiber, these all are required in grams. Okay. It is to be taken in the RDA is in grams. And next, coming to the micronutrients, as the name suggests, micro, less. So these micronutrients are required in very less quantity in our body, but again it plays very, very important role. I always give this example that if you make a tasty recipe, if you make let's suppose a paneer gravy, and you added all the masalas, everything you have added, and you forgot to put one spoon of salt, how will it taste? It will not taste right.
Correct.
Same way the micronutrients place in our body is, if that is not there in the body, then everything goes up and down.
Because I can give an example of B12, right? So vitamin B12, I think you guys would have hearing now, throughout your environment, in your society or in your relatives, B12 deficiency, and they're injecting B12 deficiency, and the secret is we just required milligrams, micrograms of B12 in our body, and our body is not able to
2 micrograms.
2 micrograms of B12, and body is not able to generate because you're not taking the right kind of food to generate the 2 micrograms. So can you imagine 2 micrograms you're not getting? So can you believe that? It's not possible, right? But that is more important. If that is deficient, I think there are a lot of issues happen. You may fall down unconsciously if you don't have B12 in your body, so and you have to inject it. So food intake is more important. Micronutrients, again, as it's small, it has to be more.
Yes, it is to be taken care very much. And then same way, nowadays you hear lots of people have this calcium deficiency, D3 deficiency, and maybe eyesight problems in very young age. And these all are because of the deficiencies, and these are required. If I talk about iron, yes, iron deficiency anemia is one of the major problem what ladies or girls are facing nowadays in India. I think the survey says that 75% of Indian women are anemic. And that is because you're not taking care of your iron. And iron is also something which is required only 13 to 15 milligrams in your body.
Correct.
So you have to intake more of your iron rich food along with the external nutrition that will help in giving you the complete nutrients or filling the gap of your required nutrient.
So my suggestion or our suggestion would be always go for external nutrition if it is required. See, if you don't have any issues and you can manage with the food, but if you have issues, trying to manage with food can hamper your health more because it is not possible. You need to go for external nutrition. I want to break this myth as well of external nutrition. It's a simple thing. If you have a kid at home, maybe a 5 years old or 10 years old, when you go to the doctor, what does a doctor suggest when they are not eating properly and things that they suggest for Horlicks or Boost or maybe Pediasure or whatever? What are these? These are external nutrition given to the kids actually. At the same way, whenever adults has a problem, adults also require that external nutrition because you're not taking the right food. Because as an adult, what we think is we are eating everything good, only kids are not eating. But actually moms and dads are also not eating properly. They are also not taking. Only thing is you guys have some responsibility of life. You know what to do. You have work to do. You will sacrifice those problems and start working towards it. But kids will not sacrifice. They will fall down and say, okay, mama, I'm not able to get up or whatever. So you have to give them external nutrition. So everything what you give, so if you go to B complex, tablets or maybe vitamin tablets, whatever the doctor give is a completely an external nutrition. So just break that myth. So nutrition is not bad. Only thing is you need to contact the right expert and say that, okay, what is required for you. Don't go for Google and check and eat whatever you want, saying that, okay, I need this protein or whatever. consult the expert, tell the problems what you have, tell your lifestyle, tell what you eat, then how do you deal, what is your wake up time, sleep time, all those stuffs. You just need to give everything matters. Give the complete consultation. Somebody if is suggesting you nutrition, they should be doing in a complete consultation, understand your body well, and then suggest you. If somebody is just telling you, okay, go and take protein, multivitamin, whatever, that means they are telling you in a wrong way. They just want to sell their products or whatever. So do the complete consultation, understand the bodies, what is the requirement. According to the requirement, go for a nutrition which will be helpful for you. So as we discussed macronutrient, micronutrients, I think you would have got a good information about it. So if you're liking this video, please like it, share it also to other people so they can also get the information. So thank you very much for making Sam and Limi Wellness Gossip with Sam and Limi one of the hit actually. And most of them are sending a lot of messages saying we need more videos to understand about health. Thank you very much for that as well. Right, so we will meet up again with some more videos with health and wellness. Till then, thank you. Have a nice day.